All right, tonight I am doing a reading, a bit of shadow work to try and help somebody clear some patterns and maybe some negative energies that have been attached to them, to find out some truth and get some light on this situation. So just using a bit of Palo Santo, just to cleanse, that little bit extra cleansing, because we're going to be doing a bit of shadow work and asking some questions. Okay, let's start. All right, the first card is the Three of Swords. So yes, there has been heartache and pain, but it is to open your heart up. The Three of Swords is never heartbreak for heartbreak's sake. There is an end goal to this. There is an achievement. It is doing something to open your heart up to different experiences. The heartache is never for nothing. And as I said, never for the sake of just hurting. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, being very on point. You're feeling like you're stuck literally between a rock and a hard place at the moment. The Two of Swords, you can see he's in a very precarious place, this crow here, blindfolded and between two swords, the blades of two swords. This is literally how you are feeling at the present moment. Oh gosh, okay. This deck is amazing. Sorry, I just have so much respect for this crow deck. I love it so much. It is always on point, down to the letter. And the Five of Cups is you're mourning something that you've lost. You're mourning a loss and you're fixated on the loss. You can't see what you still have. You still have these two cups here, but you can't get over that loss. This is, yes, it's been a heartbreak. Yes, you feel stuck in this place of mourning. This is telling you, but it's blinding you to what you have left. You have to let it go. Those cups are spilt. They're turned over. Let it go. Just let it go. Wow. I want to do some oracle as well with this, and then we'll go back to the tarot. Let's try a different deck as well. That's so on point with the question and the situation. And yes, this is a reading for somebody in particular, but I'm going to post it because I feel it could be relevant to somebody else in a similar situation. I've just pulled you one of the angel cards of Michael, who is like God. Perseverance, success in conflict, and overcoming adversity. This is what's coming. He's on your side. He's going to help you through this. So that's your angel that you need to call upon, my friend, to help you with this. And Michael is very well known for his sword. To cut ties, to cut any connections that are negative, to cut through situations. He will bring in sweeping change. So let's just pop him up here. Excuse me a moment. I put this here for a reason. There we go. Oh, okay. Stay there. Good. That's good. Now, let's do some oracle, but we're going to stick with the angelic because I think we need some higher energies to come in and give us some guidance on this one. There's someone around you is definitely keeping you stuck in this place of pain and suffering, and not being able to move forward, and seeing what you have because you can't stop thinking about the loss. Which is understandable. We all do that when loss strikes us and hits us hard. There is a time of mourning. There is a time of just not being able to let go, to understand it. But when you understand it and you know what it is, if you keep going back, it's like poking a wound. If you poke a wound, it won't heal. All right, the cards fell that way, so let's take it that way. Yeah, Asmodee, upheaval. You are, and you're feeling like you can see this dragon, the misted dragon in amongst there, pushing through the stones, coming out of the earth, coming out of his tomb. It's reawakening the dragon in you. It's making you angry. It's really upsetting you. It's really disturbing. It's, you know, it's under here. This heartache is really, for want of other words, fucking with you, okay? It's really fucking with you. It's fucking with your shit. It's causing you major upheaval. And yeah, you feel stuck in the place with love. This is to do with love. And you feel blindfolded. And I think it's that you're not seeing what's around you if your heart is stuck in the past, in the place of pain. It's time to release it. It's time to release it so that you can find love. You're going through this heartache and upheaval for a reason, to get you out of this stuck place, to find love, to find what you're seeking. Yeah. Again, partnership. You got partnership. So there is a relationship out there. This is to do with love. This is to do with heartache and betrayal. There is somebody out there for you. There is someone out there. But look what it's paired with. It's paired with the 5 of Cups. So don't block your own happiness. Don't block your own love and joy by being fixated on those damn 3 cups. Like, fuck those cups. Like, remember the 2 cups that you have. That's what matters. That's what's important. This person that's hurt you, yes, it happened for a reason, but don't keep staying stuck in that situation. Don't be the 2 of Swords about this. Don't be stuck fixating on the heartache and unable to move from this shit place, which is a transition place. This happens to a... yeah, it hurts. It hurts like hell. It's betrayal. It's pain. It's heartache. But it's the pain that breaks our heart open. It kicks out the cobwebs. It makes us realize where we accepted toxicity as love. It helps us create boundaries, better boundaries and better self-love. And that's why it's under the upheaval. Yeah, it messes with you. But there's a huge lesson in it. Huge lesson. And yeah, it's time to move from this, because there is love coming up. There is partnership. You've got the card of partnership and love. Love is there if you want it. It's out there. But you have to, you know, you have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. It won't just show up. You know, if we're not open, divine timing, when the time is right. But the time can't be right if you're not letting the past go, because the past is just going to be like a ball and chain holding you back at every step. I'm just feeling guided to do some more oracle cards, because these are very on point as well. They're hard-hitting cards, these ones. These are decks that they're not soft. Like, yeah, that they all... oh, God, okay. Yep. Yep, that makes sense. This is your problem. This is... I'm sorry. I'm just going to tell it like it is, because these cards don't mess around. You feel you're fated to suffer. You see that? Fated to suffer. That is Cinderella taking that poison apple, and you are choosing that poisoned apple. And I really, this is not easy to say, but I'm going to call it what it is. This is being stuck in one place, not being able to release the heartache and learn the lesson and move on. And yeah, it's fucking hard. Don't get me wrong. But you have a mindset now where you believe you're fated to suffer. And that's heartbreaking. You've become peaceful amongst the thorns. You've learned to live with, a lot. You've been able to find balance in many areas of your life. Life is not always all roses. Life is thorns and roses. There is both. You have learned to be comfortable, and you've accepted, even expect things to not work out and to suffer. But that mindset is what's keeping you here in the Two of Swords energy. It's blocking you and keeping you in a place of heartache. God, it's hard to say that. I'm sorry. All right, these two. Oh, wow. Okay. These two stuck together, so I feel that I need to take them both. The Queen of my world. The Queen of my world. Under here, pining over the Five of Cups, pining over those 3 cups. Under your partnership card as well. Under your partnership card. And the Five of Cups, mourning over that. Mourning over what you've lost and not looking at what you have and what future has for you, is the Queen of your world. You haven't found her yet. You haven't met her yet. You haven't found her yet. But she's definitely there. Definitely there. There is someone for you and you alone. This heartache has not all been for nothing. And this fated to suffer is your concept on life, and that needs to change. That needs to change so that you can evolve, learn that hard shit lesson, and go into this next stage of your life to become the child I was meant to be. We all have that innocent child within us, that wounded child, who knows deep down, and we all feel this in our heart, that if life had been different, if our childhood had been different, if our start had been different, then we too could have been different. Our self-concepts could have been different. We would have had self-love and healthy relationships. But that child is still there. Reach inside. Who is that child? Who is the child that you were meant to be? Because right now you're living this fated to suffer existence, stuck in heartache, stuck in the Two of Swords energy, and mourning something from the past. We can't change the past. We cannot change the past. We cannot go back. But we damn straight can change our future. That you can do, my friend. I think I'm going to leave it there, because that's some pretty heavy messages. Remember to call on Mikhail to cut through the ties of the past, of pain, of bad experiences, of bad self-concepts, and to help you reconnect with that child that you're meant to be, and reconnect with your own self-love and self-worth. Because you don't deserve to be living this type of life, and this queen is out there waiting for you. Do that work. Release the toxic ties. Release what's keeping you in pain and keeping you feeling stuck. And the future is yours. I really hope this has given you some clarification on your life situation. So many blessings, my friend. Hey.